Yeah, so we have a beautiful relationship.
What do the two of you like to do for fun if you're not working?
To have dinner, sometimes quiet dinner or dinner with friends, and listen to the music, all kind of different musics.
I think she hates him.
Yeah, well, yeah.
Okay, so we can all
That's a
agree on
given.
that. That's a given. I also think that she wants to take him out. She does not want to be the first lady.
Melania Trump is fed up with the View crew, particularly Sunny Hostin, and let's just say it's wild. The drama between Melania Trump and The View has been brewing for a while, but this latest development is about to take it to a whole new level. It all started when Trump dropped a huge bombshell.
Former President Donald Trump declared Tuesday night he would veto a national abortion ban if he's reelected. In a post on social media, Trump wrote in part, "Everyone knows I would not support a federal abortion ban under any circumstances and would, in fact, veto it because it is up to the states to decide based on the will of their voters, the will of the people."
He revealed he'd put up a federal abortion ban for debate, saying it's up to the states to decide. But then Melania Trump took to the stage, and it seemed like she was singing a different tune. In a shocking move, Melania came out swinging in support of abortion rights free from government intervention. Her words were like a battle cry. "Individual freedom is a fundamental principle that I safeguard. Without a doubt, there is no room for compromise when it comes to this essential right that all women possess from birth."
Individual freedom. What does my body, my choice really mean?
But here's the thing. What does it really mean when Melania says, "My body, my choice"? Is she breaking free from the mold, or is this just a cleverly crafted PR move? Anyway, you won't believe what went down on The View after that.
She destroyed the Rose Garden. Who hates Christmas? Melania Trump hates Christmas. She doesn't want to decorate for Christmas. She doesn't want to have anything to do with him. She doesn't want to sleep in the same room with him. She can't tolerate him.
Allegedly.
And she does.
Yeah, how do you know all this?
Yeah, I don't know.
You don't know all this.
Allegedly. That's why I say allegedly.
The ladies, in particular Sunny Hostin, were furious over Melania's jaw-dropping revelation. She unleashed a fiery tirade, alleging Melania's secretly seething with hatred for her husband. "I think she hates him," Sunny declared, her voice dripping with drama. She's tired of being First Lady, tired of his antics, and can't tolerate him anymore. And the Fox News? Oh, they just had to chime in on this.
These are such vile comments, but they are exactly what the View's audience loves. It's targeted perfectly at a radically feminist, liberal audience that loves hate. Another now. This is loving and tolerant rhetoric.
According to Sunny, Melania wants out of her role as First Lady, is a total Grinch when it comes to Christmas, and can't stand her husband. But here's the thing. Some of these claims have been disputed or taken out of context. For instance, Melania's feelings about Christmas were revealed in a secretly recorded phone call with her former advisor, Stephanie Winston Wolkoff. In the call, Melania expressed frustration about being tasked with decorating the White House for Christmas, saying, "Who gives a crap about the Christmas stuff and decorations?" However, it's worth noting that Melania's comments were likely taken out of context and don't necessarily mean she hates Christmas.
Where I am, I'm working like a my ass off. I know. Christmas stuff that, who gives a about Christmas stuff and decoration, but I need to do it, right?
Yeah, but imagine 100%. You have no choice.
And then I do it, and I say that I'm working on Christmas, planning for the Christmas, and they said, "Oh, what about the children, that they were separated?" Give me a break.
The room fell silent, with Whoopi interjecting, "Allegedly, of course." But Sunny was on a roll, refusing to stop. As for Sunny's other claims, it's hard to say what's true and what's not. Joy Behar did interject with a skeptical, "You don't know all this" swing, which suggests that maybe Sunny was getting a bit carried away. Whoopi Goldberg and Joy Behar might have been trying to distance themselves from Sunny's comments, which did feel a bit like defamation. I mean, we all know what defamation means. It's a low blow, a character destroyment, and it's downright dirty when someone throws that kind of shade at you. And that's just outright wrong. What do you think? Were Sunny's comments out of line, or was she just speaking truth to power?
For Christmas, she doesn't want anything to do with him. She doesn't want to sleep in the same room with him. She can't tolerate him.
Allegedly.
And she does.
Yeah, how do you know all this?
Yeah, I don't know.
You don't know all this.
Allegedly. That's why I say allegedly.
But here's where the real drama starts. The latest alleged lawsuit has everyone talking, and speculation is running rampant. But one thing's for sure. This time, The View might have bitten off more than they can chew. We're talking vicious, below-the-belt comments about Melanie. the kind that'll leave you speechless. And Sunny Hostin's claim that Melanie secretly hates her husband? Well, who knows? But honestly, it sounds a bit too reckless and illogical. I mean, we've seen the interviews where Melanie gushes about her husband's sense of humor, kindness, and how special he is.
Great for this country.
So what do you love most about your husband?
His humor, his personality, his kindness. He's very special. His positivity, his energy, it's unbelievable. So we have a beautiful relationship.
To me, it looks like that woman is madly in love. But The View just couldn't let it go. Whoopi Goldberg and the gang were quick to mock Melanie's heartfelt words, saying they deserved a laugh track and should be ridiculed mercilessly. And Sunny, she even took it a step further, claiming Melanie turned the Rose Garden into a cemetery.
Fun night when he does that.
That thing needs a laugh track. It needs a laugh track.
I have to say, I was surprised when she mentioned his sense of humor.
She came up with the defense of the locker room talk. Remember that?
Yeah. Right.
She infamously wore that coat, who cares? And she even said...
I think that was homage to Joyce. So what? Who cares?
Yeah, who cares? I really don't
version of that.
Right. Yeah, I really don't care, do you? And then she said, who gives a blank about Christmas stuff and decoration? So these two are like similar people.
She turned the Rose Garden. She turned the Rose Garden into a cemetery.
It seems like they've been spewing out opinions left and right, and the line between vile and constructive criticism is getting thinner. Because why attack a happy marriage like that? But here's the thing. Donald Trump is actually supporting his wife's decision to speak her mind, and that's pretty admirable. What's interesting is that Trump gave his wife the green light to express her opinions, even telling her to write whatever she wants. Now, that's what I call a supportive partner.
The former president says he thinks his wife should be allowed to think for herself.
We spoke about it, and I said, you have to write what you believe. I'm not going to tell you what to do. You have to write what you believe.
Tammy.
She's her own person. I think that's been clear.
On the other hand, The View is getting roasted by fans, and it's not dying down anytime soon. They're under a microscope, and every move they make is being scrutinized. One fed-up viewer lashed out, calling the show the worst on television and labeling the hosts as super mean to other women. Another fan chimed in, saying the hosts come across as bitter, jealous women who are downright embarrassing to watch. Ouch! It's like they're the mean girls from high school and nobody wants anything to do with them.
Why can't she just be her own woman and have separate?
And she can.
And so why all that criticism? I mean, that was gross from The View. And look,
agree.
The View is not the litmus test of America. We don't think that.
They were afraid of that remark. That was their problem.
So why did they handle it that way? Because women on the left, at least these women on the left who are very vocal about, being the only ones on the topic that really know what's going on, they are not accepting of all women.
Shocking, right? Women clashing once again, and fans are making their voices heard. The backlash is intense, sparking a wave of heated reactions. But where does it go from here? Will the outrage die down, or are we just getting started with even more drama ahead? It's essential to remember that opinions are subjective, and what one person finds vile, another might see as constructive criticism. But when does it cross the line? Perhaps it's time for The View to take a step back, reflect on their approach, and consider the impact of their words on others. Well, we can all agree that maybe The View has just gone too far. Their vicious attacks on Melania Trump have been relentless, and their disdain for Donald Trump is sickening. Sunny Hostin's latest jab was the final straw, questioning whether Melania and Donald are even on the same page. What's next, Sunny? But Joy Behar took it a step further, calling Donald Trump mean to women and immigrants, and even dubbing him the meanest president yet.
The delusion of saying that he has kindness in his heart. He's so mean.
Joy, she called him positive.
He's the meanest president we've ever had. And I was around when Nixon was here.
He does like to DJ, that was true.
He is
Can
mean.
we let show to him?
He's mean to the Haitians. He's mean to women. He's mean to immigrants.
Everybody.
He's mean to everybody.
But he's not mean to Melania.
The View's collective outrage is surreal. Are they all reading from the same script? But amidst all the chaos, Melania Trump remains unbothered, urging Americans to make their own choices, showcasing a leadership quality that's hard to deny.
American people need to decide what they really want. Maybe some, strong tweets, but everything else great for this country.
Melania Trump has silently endured the brutal blows from the View hosts for far too long. There was even that time they mercilessly attacked her for being absent on her husband's campaign trail, only to promote her memoir on Fox News.
Now, here's some news for you. The former First Lady has been noticeably absent on her husband's campaign trail, but she just made a stop on Fox News to promote her new memoir.
Melania Trump's calm demeanor suggests she might not let harsh comments get to her. She's shown awareness of the criticism she and her husband face, acknowledging that judgment comes with the territory.
I got a list of terms that have been used to describe your husband, and they're not pretty. From stupid to demagogue, jerk, idiot, racist, sexist, race baiting, xenophobic, vulgarian in chief, textbook narcissist. It goes on. What do you make of all this when you hear it?
It's normal that will come up. We are prepared for that. We have a thick skin, and we know that people will judge him and people will call names.
Given her stance on aging naturally and taking care of her skin, Melania seems to focus on her own well-being rather than engaging with negativity. It's possible that Melania's experiences as a model and former First Lady have helped her develop a resilient attitude. Her commitment to healthy living, including a balanced diet and regular exercise, likely contributes to her confidence and ability to shrug off hurtful comments. So, it's likely that Melania won't let the derogatory remarks from The View get under her skin. Our fingers are indeed crossed. The insults didn't stop there. They called her unrelatable and hurled other vicious insults her way.
I find them very unrelatable people, not a lot of shade.
You don't think she softened him?
No. So I think that people tell you who they are by who loves them and who they love. So one of the most powerful moments in the DNC to me was Doug Emhoff's speech.
Yeah.
When you watch people truly love, they can't fake it.
Who can even forget that jaw-dropping moment when the ladies of The View decided to mock Melania Trump's accent? It was a move so shady, so extra, that even Melania's spokeswoman had to step in and read them for filth. But here's the thing, they never directly dissed Melania's accent. Nope, they took the silly route, dishing out sarcasm so thick you slice it. And who better to serve up a side of sass than the one and only Sunny Hostin?
Spokeswoman criticized them for mocking Melania's accent, which they did not actually do. View co-host Sunny Hostin did, however, take on a sarcastic tone while reading the First Lady's statement.
She says, people with no names are writing our nation's history. Words are important, and accusations can lead to severe consequences.
And we all know this wasn't Sunny's first rodeo, folks. She's been at the center of every controversy before, always ready with a sharp tongue and a whole lot of attitude. In the end, it's all just a reminder that in the wild world of politics and entertainment, the drama never ends, and the tea is always piping hot. But Melania's had enough. It's time for The View hosts to face the music. The question on everyone's mind, what's next in this explosive feud? The hosts of The View are facing criticism for their remarks about Melania Trump, with many questioning whether they've gone too far. I'd like to hear your comments on the situation. Meanwhile, Sunny Hostin and her husband are already navigating their own challenges, and the possibility of a legal battle with Melania Trump would only add to the turbulence. Stay tuned for more updates on this juicy celebrity feud. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for all the latest tea.